Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-October right through to mid-November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your twin flame reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to come together, okay? So let's get straight to it. Also, it's worth noting what a twin flame connection is. Please look it up online. It is a very difficult journey to navigate. It's not all rainbows and unicorns like they want to present in the movies. A twin flame connection, I want you to note it against a false flame connection, because if anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection, okay? That's more likely to be a false flame connection, and that will waste your wonderful time and your beautiful love, okay? Twin flames, they are magnetic. It is an otherworldly experience where you feel drawn to your person. However, there is stuff in between that gets in the way of the connection, where both parties need to spiritually evolve and align themselves with their true life's calling before they can come together in a union, okay? It's an activated relationship. It's about accepting your spiritual awakening first, and that has to be accepted before you can reunite with your twin. So it's more about the spiritual journey and about your true calling than it is about being with your twin at first. However, you do come together in union, and it is a love like no other. I like to explain the twin flame connection like magnets, okay? They want me to go one more, so I will get that there. Okay. I like to explain it like magnets. Both magnets are identical in polarity. So with the similar energy, they push and pull. They're drawn to each other. However, there's always that space in between. They repel each other as well. Now, the space in between, of course, is a separation period for both parties to change their energetic frequency, to spiritually evolve. The chaser and a runner, both of them separate for a period of time in order to find their own path, and then they are drawn back together, okay? It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Now, the chaser, if the chaser keeps chasing their twin, they perpetuate the cycle. As soon as the chaser stops and focuses all that love, devotion, care, and focus inwards towards themselves and connects to their true life's purpose, that is when you're the catalyst for change, and your twin, who is the runner, starts to accept their spiritual awakening and they come towards you. Remember the magnets. As soon as the chaser puts all that energy into themselves, they change their own frequency, and then the runner is encouraged to connect to their own spiritual journey, and then they come together, and then it's a match, okay? Now, twin flames, they are mirrored behavior. So when you come together, you're actually looking at stuff within yourself that has not been resolved. These are experiences that you've had on your path before you meet your twin. So whether it's trust issues, insecurity, codependency, self-loathing, obsessions, addictions, whatever it is that's in your own cup of love at first, they are things that need to be resolved. So when you meet your twin, they amplify those feelings. They trigger those feelings so that they can become so big that you cannot but face them, resolve them, and move past them, okay? So let's see what else is going on in your connection at the moment. I definitely see there's some improvements going on in your twin flame connection. Your person has trust issues, big trust issues that existed before they even met you. Okay, that's definitely coming up there. They ran in fear. They're keeping you at arm's length. There's definitely love there. This person is being encouraged to work on themselves. And let's see. You feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for quite some time. And I definitely get a sense here, you can't wait anymore. I definitely get an energy of you wanting to detach from this connection, if you haven't already. There's still a longing and a yearning here from you, though. And I definitely see that both of you, we've got page energy for both of you at the end there. So I definitely see that there is going to be some sort of communication between both of you. However, there needs to be some trust issues resolved. Now, this person could have projected trust issues upon you, because I definitely feel it is something that is at the root of this person. I feel since childhood, this person has experienced or witnessed something that has made them feel fearful of love or connection. I feel like they've been having commitment issues throughout the whole of their life because of this. So I feel they're identifying something from childhood that has kept them stuck when it comes to relationships. But let's get to your side of the street first. We've got respect. So that's why I see that you are withdrawing to respect your own boundaries and to focus on your own projects at this time. I mean, you offered this person care, love, devotion, and I feel you provided a feeling of sanctuary for this person as well. They definitely have more feelings than just passion and physical intimacy here for you. This person yearns for you, and I feel like they're haunted by the way it ended. Okay, I feel like you extended your care to this person many times, even after it ended. I feel like you reached out towards this person, and this person now, either this person has been in a high-level commitment in the past and they were cheated on, or they witnessed parents or guardians cheating, or there's separation or divorce here. I feel this person, they're very hesitant to get into a long-term relationship. So that's what's going on with them. But with it being number 40 for you, when you reduce it, 4 plus 0 is 4, that is an energy of maturity, of creating balance, and a foundation that is solid. So I feel a lot of you are thinking about your future. I feel you want to be with this person, but it has left you feeling very deflated, disappointed in the way that things have gone. I feel like the relationship did not meet your expectations. Okay, you expected this to be something that would be long-standing. I feel like you felt you'd grow old with this person. You knew that they were your twin. However, I mean, even that word respect, I'm hearing that song, very famous song there, RESPECT. So I feel that you may have felt this person crossed a boundary or triggered some insecurities within you with their behavior. Now, I'm not here to condone anyone's behavior. I'm not here to, call sides or give anyone an excuse. I'm here to evaluate the energy and give you the energy that I'm sort of being given here so that you can make your own decisions. But at the same time, I'm here to understand the outcome energy for the current frequency that you're in, because you've aligned yourself with a certain frequency at this moment in time. And I feel with the Hanged Woman there, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy, but I feel like you gave your all, you even waited for this person. But I feel with the Stork there, you can't wait no more. I feel you are frustrated. You want to move away from this because, I feel there's this energy of being misaligned. Now, we tend to meet our twin when there is trauma or some sort of difficult experience that we have. And your twin I feel like your twin withdrew from this connection because of some sort of trust issue or fear. The ghost of the past is what I'm getting from your person, the ghost of the past. But I feel like they are also haunted by the way they allowed this situation from a past experience get in the way of their experience with you. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We got the Hierophant. So, I mean, either this person was married in the past, or you were, my beautiful Aquarians, or you had a high-level commitment with this person and it just stalled. I feel the sanctuary of marriage, or the sanctity of marriage, okay, I feel is the issue here. Tradition. Okay, this person, I feel your person is running away from tradition, or running away from knowing that you have the key to their heart. The Magician. Yeah, the focus seems to be marriage. And I feel they've experienced some sort of relationship in childhood. It's like their guardian or their parents, I feel there was manipulation that went on in that relationship, and this person, your twin, observed, and was influenced by those experiences, and it made them really withdraw from getting connected to somebody on a deep level. Now, either your person has experienced a high-level commitment or a marriage before they met you, and there's some trust issues there. They were either cheated on or treated quite badly, because I'm getting an energy of manipulation coming through. And yeah, the Ten of Swords. Very bad ending for something that this person has experienced. But I feel like you were hoping to have a high-level commitment with this person, and you were all in from the very beginning. And I feel this person was overwhelmed by those feelings. The Ten of Swords indicates a very abrupt ending. This person cut it short really quickly. And this person did it out of fear. It's almost like this person, they're like, I don't know how to give this energy to you. It's almost like this person feels like they predict an end of something because they've only witnessed loving, good things come to an end. So it's almost like, so that this does not happen to them, they avoid it. They avoid putting themselves in a circumstance to get so deeply involved with another person. And that's what I'm picking up from your person. A very painful end in this connection, but also this person has experienced a very painful end of something. Okay, what I feel here, though, is that this person, your person, is starting to really focus on the idea of marriage and tradition, and they're really having like an epiphany, a change of an old way of thinking, where they're starting to see marriage and high-level commitments in a very different way, and they're also responding differently to this as well. Okay, so they may even tell you about that. Let me just go one more just to see what's going on with my beautiful Aquarians regarding this connection, because we do have the stork. So the stork indicates, you know, nothing's happening for such a long time, and you may have even tried to put this person out of your mind. You may have been struggling with trying to not think about them, not dream about them, and it's almost like you've been focusing on your own projects, your own prosperity, your own true life's mission, and then suddenly you can't stop thinking about them. Suddenly there's like a bombardment of energy. I mean, you've got the Nine of Pentacles there, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. So some of you, I feel like you are building healthier boundaries. You're very self-sufficient, okay? I feel like you're enjoying your single life, even though you may still want to be with that person. I feel you're just enjoying your time doing you. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is really to focus on saving your finances, but it's also an energy of being very self-reliant, but also very disciplined with your energy. So you're not reaching out to this person at this time. You're holding back because you feel like you've given your all. And this person needs to step up or to move away from this connection, because right now you've given as much as you can give to this, because I feel enough is enough. That's what I'm getting with this card. Enough is enough. And with the Ace of Wands there and the Three of Cups, some of you are thinking about being a little bit more sociable, going out there with friends, maybe even striking up a new flirtation. Some of you may have just thought about this. Maybe you should just move on. And others maybe actually physically doing this at this time. Because the Three of Cups is like to celebrate. It is to go out there. It is to have fun. It is to enjoy yourself, let your hair down. And you may have felt that this twin flame connection became too serious, that it feels like a heavy weight on your shoulders, and you recognize that something needs to change. And if your twin is not changing, then you are the catalyst for change by withdrawing your attention on this. So with the Nine of Pentacles there, I definitely see that you are like holding back. You may want to reach out, but I feel like you're not giving as much energy to this connection. And with the Ace of Wands, I definitely see that there is a transformation happening in this connection because of your actions, because you're focusing on enjoying your life, focusing on all that love, care, and devotion inwards towards yourself, enjoying your time with your friends. The Ace of Wands is a very powerful transformation, and I feel like you're being bold or daring, or you're actually like approaching this connection in a very different way than you have been. So even if this person reaches out, I mean, looking at your cards, what I see here is your person is reaching out with a very flirty type message. Okay, I mean, they've even got the card of flirt there, and they've got the Page of Wands, which is to send a little bit of a cheeky message, something that's like flirtatious or lusty. And your Page of Swords is like, sorry, what? I can't, who's this? I can't hear you. What? Sorry. But so I really feel right now that unless this person completely changes the way that they approach you, I feel like you don't trust this. You're fearful that if you repeat a cycle with this person, you're just going to be back at square one again. Okay. Now we do have the stork for you, and it's interesting because it's number 17, and you've got the stork there, which is of course number 17, and that is a star energy. So the stork represents being on hold. And I feel like you've been on hold in this connection for quite some time. Suddenly, you're changing everything. Suddenly, you're doing something different in this connection. And when you get the stork energy, it does mean sudden improvements, or suddenly, you know, there is a major change, a transition in this connection. And I definitely see that, I mean, suddenly you may even want a second chance with this person, but it may be something that you're just thinking about, but holding back on it. Because with the hanged person there, the hanged woman there, it indicates that this connection sometimes turns your world upside down. And you're trying to see things from a different perspective. Like, can this person offer security? Can you trust this connection at this time? Because your person, they do have trust issues, and like when a person has trust issues, they feel like everybody's out to get them. Sometimes that's not paranoia. Sometimes it just triggers fears. Now, most of us can really look at those fears and think, you know what, it's just a fear. Or, you know what, let's just put that to the side and be confident that actually it's not going to happen this time. And some people allow their fears to take over. And looking at your person having the Moon card and the Fox there, I feel this person, their fears get the better of them sometimes. And that's why they avoid their feelings. And I feel that they're reluctant to get into anything that will change their life, even for the better, because they're still holding on to what went wrong in the past. That's what I'm picking up from your person. But you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. With the 17 stork card, I feel like you're doing some major healing. Some of you may even go on a spiritual retreat, or you may pay for a course or something that helps you realize what a gift you are. But I feel majority of you beautiful Aquarians out there are coming to that realization yourself, that you are a gift, that you offered this person everything, that you offered this person commitment, devotion. I mean, either you were married to this person or you were hoping to get married to this person, because the 10 of Pentacles also indicates marriage or high-level commitment. Now, there's going to be a small percentage of my beautiful Aquarians out there who are dealing with someone who is married, or you are married and you feel like your twin is, you know, not the person you married. Okay, so I definitely pick up on that energy. And again, it's a very difficult experience and a difficult relationship to navigate. Nothing's ever black and white, but as long as you do the right thing and lead with integrity, then you and your person, you can come together, or you cut the cord and you disconnect. You can cut the cord. We don't have to take the twin flame journey if we don't want to, if it's too difficult. And I definitely see that you've been on hold for quite some time. So male or female, not a gender specific reading. I say to everybody, do not wait for your twin, because the moment will be right where both of you are in the same energy and then you flip the polarities and you change your frequencies, and then you come together in a match. The universe will orchestrate a meeting between you and your person to come back together when the moment is right, okay? So for everybody else, all those other Aquarians who are not married or your person is not married, I definitely see that there is going to be communication between you and your person over the next 6 weeks. This reading is good for the next 6 weeks. However, you're looking for something different. With the 10 of Pentacles there, some of you may be dealing with someone who has divorced, or you have divorced, and you're just feeling really cautious in this connection. It's going to be a very slow burn. But the 10 of Pentacles indicates you want security. You're looking for more security in this relationship, and you may feel at this time your person is not emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. You want someone who is all in. Now, of course, the 10 of Pentacles indicates you're learning a lot about the twin flame connection right now, and I feel a lot of you are focusing on your own prosperity, your own finances. It's not that your twin is not important to you at this time. I feel you have a lot of other things on your plate that are taking priority at this time. Your family responsibilities. I feel like you're focusing on money, of course, and on work if you're in a career. If you're not, you're focusing on your retirement. The 10 of Pentacles is all about family. It's all about your legacy. So I feel you've been thinking about your life to date and how this connection has made you feel like you're on pause. And I just heard nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. So, that's from a very famous movie. Either you're going to see that movie or hear that quote. It's from Dirty Dancing, right? So, maybe it's something that you've said to your friends recently, or it'll be something you'll see in the next 6 weeks. So I definitely see that you are taking back your power, reestablishing your power, and not giving to this connection because you've already given your all. Okay. With the Hanged Woman, I get a sense also that some of you may have felt really trapped in this connection, a cycle of repeat that you felt has been very difficult to disconnect from, or you felt helpless to change these circumstances. So you're withdrawing, you're holding back, but you are learning a lot. The Hangman is a card of wisdom. It is a card of an awakening being upon you. So I definitely get a sense here that you're viewing this relationship, shall we say, from a different viewpoint, where you're starting to understand why things occur. Because if you meet your twin and you focus completely on your twin, because it is often a very all-consuming relationship, then you will not focus on your true life's mission or your true life's purpose. And twins tend to come to this lifetime with a mission. So whatever it is you're called to do, the separation period is to connect to that, to give all your focus to your own path. And I feel because of your cards, things have got very serious and very stagnant in this connection. I feel you are focusing on your true life's purpose. However, I feel you're withdrawing because you recognize a part of this twin flame connection is toxic, because they're showing me the ivy. Okay. And some of you are actually looking at toxic traits or experiences that you've had before you met your twin that either are very similar in a pattern, or that you have been triggered to really look at in order to resolve. Because we can go many years having an experience in the past that we just get on with life, and we're like, okay, it happened, it was a horrible experience, it was a traumatic experience, and although we're shaped by that experience, we do not want it to hinder us moving forward or trying to live a happy life. So we just move on. We just try to get by. Sometimes it pops back up to try and knock us down, and until we fully resolve it, it will always be there whispering from the walls. And I definitely get a sense here that twin flames, especially this particular twin flame, the whisperings became so loud, especially for your person, that they could not avoid what they have been avoiding for quite some time. So they decided to keep their twin, you, at arm's length because it was too difficult. They felt very overwhelmed. So let's get to their energy. We've got flirt. They've also got number 17. So you and your person, you're closer to being together than you think, because the energy and the numbers are starting to be very synchronistic. But this indicates this person is in a period of healing. This person, it's almost like when they were younger, they were given no attention at all. Okay, they feel, now this person could have siblings where they felt they had to fight to be seen or heard. I get a sense here that this person has been fighting their whole life to be seen and heard, but it comes down to their past, to their childhood. Now, this is not to play the blame game, okay? I want you to be aware of that, but I'm getting an energy that this person, they really like attention. They don't want to be with lots of people. I don't see this person as a player per se, but they like attention because they never had it when they were younger. So it's almost like they have this ego that they need to feed, okay? They've got a bravado. So it comes from deep buried insecurities. Now, again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse. We all get insecure from time to time, and we deal with it in certain ways. But this person, I feel like their insecurities have led them to be out and about, partying a lot. They're running away from something is what I'm getting here. The Emperor, well, they're definitely running away from being mature. I do feel like they are maturing and they're starting to recognize that they have avoided their feelings. They're very, very serious, this person deep down, even though on the outside they may, be a joker or they're really fun to be with. They have a very serious, heavy heart, whoever this person is that you're dealing with. What I'm getting here also, they had a very strict upbringing, very strict. There's something on the father's side, masculine energy is what I'm picking up. Either this person was absent or very strict, very much an influential figure in this person's life. Okay, so with the Page of Wands here, it's like they've got an Eight of Swords here as well. So I want to see why, because this person, they're presenting as a Page of Wands here, okay? So it's almost like their parent or guardian's love language was to be very flirtatious with other people, okay? I'm just getting this energy of trying to make each other jealous, and your person felt very much in the middle of all of that and was not really seen as this wonderful, bright child that they were when they were younger and still are, because everyone, even though we're in these big bodies, we're still these little souls with dreams and goals and feelings that we're trying to just do so much. We're trying to pay bills, trying to live life, and the world is a crazy place. It always has been, but it's definitely ramped up that level of crazy in the last couple of years. And I feel this person, it's almost like they had to ramp up that extra level of cheekiness in order to be seen. Let me just pull a little bit more on that. Five of Cups. So definitely this person has dealt with loss and sadness. Okay. I'm getting an energy here that, thank you so much, I'm so grateful. I almost don't really want to say this, but I'm just picking up that your twins' parents or guardians, they were in a loveless marriage, okay? A lot of bitterness, and it's like they stayed, either they stayed together or they stayed together for too long and things became bitter when they should have divorced, and I feel eventually they did. I get a sense here that it tainted the way that your person looks at marriage. Okay, so something about marriage and commitment for this person, okay? And with the Eight of Swords present, it's like these two people, divine counterparts, or people who came together, I feel like they were stuck. They were afraid to leave each other, and it was a different era and being given a different generation. They stayed for the children or the child, and they were stuck. And they were also in denial. I feel that I also feel that one of them may have cheated. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. And again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse, but this person, the way that they look at love is it's so toxic or damaging in the long run that they can't imagine how love can last forever. So this person feels like, well, why should I commit to something that cannot last forever? Okay, so that's what I'm definitely picking up there. I mean, destiny intervened and brought you to this person, and As you can see, this figure is too busy looking at all the things that have gone wrong in their life, how they've lost a taste for love out of sadness and loss. And then destiny intervened and brought you two together. And this person's too focused on everything that goes wrong. So that's the energy that I'm getting that is influencing this person. I want to see why you've been separated before I can move forward. Can you show me why these twin flames have been separated? Is there a particular lesson? The Tower. To release attachment. The Tower is like to shake you both up, to know, to trust your instincts, your intuition, to take a leap of faith, come out of comfort zones, to release all that has gone on before, is what I just heard. So to process any difficult experiences so that you could be truly happy, so you can have everything that you ever wish for. But you need to move away from anything that was difficult or painful in the past. Easier said than done, I absolutely know. Some very traumatic experiences I've had myself. Sometimes they still haunt, but we keep processing the energy, and I keep not running away from experiences so that I can really look at it from different angles from time to time so that it can be truly healed without triggering or, raising any emotions. When you've fully resolved something within yourself, that you can really think about it without, falling to pieces or becoming angry or resentful or emotional about it. So I feel you and this person, you're actually both accepting a spiritual journey at this time. I feel like your person is facing fears. Okay. As you can see there, it's like the shock awakening. The Tower represents a very rude awakening where both parties are suddenly flung into this circumstance where there's unconditional love. However, everything from the past is being triggered at the same time. And whilst it can be exhilarating and confusing and, all of these emotions, both of you are magnetized together in this very raw passion. And you recognize that, you are a wish fulfillment. You both want to be together, but the Seven of Pentacles says it's going to be hard work. And the Two of Cups is the reward, the coming together, the reunion, the acknowledgement that there is an unspoken bond between you both and that there is love, but there must be reciprocity. Okay. So I do feel you and your person, you can come together. This person, deep fears, deep trust issues, okay? They may have even mistrusted you or projected that energy onto you. So I'm just going to check here because they've got the Fox. And the Fox can be two energies. So I just want to be very clear about the energy that I'm picking up on. The Fox energy is to be... It's almost like they're very charming, okay? They're very self-sufficient because foxes, they thrive and survive in difficult circumstances, but they always feel like they're more clever than the situation, okay? They can be very cautious, and foxes can also warn of negative things to come, like prophecy. And it's number 14, which is the Temperance energy. So this person, they need to create balance in their world. And 14 is to be patient. It is to be, calm. It is to create harmony. But because it's the Fox, it indicates that this person, they're very chaotic. Okay, I definitely see that when things are too good, they seem to find a reason to argue, or they feel like it's a trauma response. Foxes can be sly as well. They can try and manipulate a circumstance. So, for example, especially with the Moon card and the Four of Wands, this person, whilst they're not spiritually healed or they haven't met themselves on a very deep level to be emotionally available for you, they still can't let go of you. So they may reach out from time to time with true intentions, which are to be in a high level commitment with you. They really want to make it work, but they're not at a place to make it work. So I feel they know that they will still bring chaos to a situation. I mean, their awakening is that they truly love you. Ace of Cups, They're in love. They feel deep emotion for you. The Sun card, you make them happy. The Sun card is a period of growth, of having a major awakening where they're leaving confusion behind, especially since they've got the Moon card. Their trust issues make them feel really confused about following their heart. King of Swords, they're very much in their head. They think before they act. They feel like suddenly they need to detach because they've just, I keep getting a very austere or strict father figure or masculine influence in their life that has almost told your twin to like wait for love until much older. It's like, don't connect to love. I just get this energy of like, love doesn't last. And this is not your person's narrative. This is someone who is very important in your person's life, who has lived by those words. And by association, your person has also lived by those words. Okay? I mean, I'm trying to see why this person is detached from their twin, why they've pushed away. I just keep getting trust issues, but I feel like there's more to it that I'm not being privy to at this time. Can you show me what's beyond that? The World card. The World card is a card of learning the lesson, completing the cycle, focusing on their goals. Some of them may even be traveling or they may be moving at the moment. They've definitely got abandonment issues. They feel like they weren't seen. So either a parent or guardian moved across the world, or the Five of Pentacles is to feel out in the cold, to feel, you know, misfortune. And I mean, deep down, I feel like this person, the world is a very heavy place for this person. I feel some of them may have even struggled with finances. And whilst that is important because we all need to pay the bills, of course, I feel this person looks at themselves like they don't have anything to offer you or anything that will be substantial to give you at this moment. This person definitely sees themselves as a victim of something, not of you. I feel like your relationship got kind of caught in the crossfire. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Because this person, their fears, they existed before you came into their life. The Moon card is to really face their time of metamorphosis, to transform, to look at the lessons that are lying within, and to recognize that fear is just an illusion that we need to push past in order to live our best life. But this person is becoming aware and they're seeking answers at this time. There's something here. Yeah, my guides are highlighting the skull that this moon figure is looking at. There's something here that this person has experienced that ended. It was a very painful ending, and that influences them in love. Let's go one more on the moon. I mean, deep, deep down, this is their card, deep, deep down, the Four of Wands. They want to reunite. You feel like home for them. They saw you as more than just a friend. They saw you as someone who is incredibly necessary to their life path. Whoa, those cards just flew up in the air. The Star energy and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, I feel this person is numbing something with the Three of Cups there. So they may have some sort of addiction or they like to go out and party. We've got the Star energy there. They're healing. And the Four of Pentacles, they're healing something they've been holding on to for quite some time. So they're doing the spiritual work. So that's a step in the right direction. We have the Four of Wands, which means this person really wants to reach out. They want to reunite with you. They do want something solid. As you can see, those figures are made out of wood, which represents stability, being honest, open, and someone that you can trust. So with the Four of Wands there, it also indicates that this person wants harmony in relationships. This is what they want deep, deep down, but they've experienced nothing but. I feel this person, their focus at this time is you two being together. And I feel in the next, I feel in the next 4 or 5 weeks, your person is going to reach out with a very flirtatious message. I mean, looking at their cards, we have Daydream, number 11. 11 is the soul path number. This person thinks about you a lot, okay? But it's more than that. This person's going to, I mean, all their cards indicate they're going to connect. They're going to reach out with a letter. We flip the energy because you go first, then they go first in the outcome pile. So this person, they're going to tell you that they have been thinking about you a lot, that you've been on their mind. That may even be written in their message. Their message is going to be a little bit flirtatious. So some of you are not going to receive it like very well. You may be like, really? After all this time, this is the message you sent me? So you may be a little bit detached. You may analyze this message from time to time before you even like reach out back. But this person is going to write to you, and they are in a solitary energy. It's number 27. When you reduce it, 2 plus 7 is 9, the hermit energy. This person is having a spiritual awakening, and I feel like this person has been running away from their feelings because they cannot trust their feelings. Yeah, I get the sense they've been distancing themselves or avoiding this connection because they have really true feelings and desires for you, and they just feel that anything that they touch turns to nothingness, and they don't want to destroy it. So it's better to walk away from it. That's what I'm getting here. Also, this pile is how they feel about you. And, you know, we've got 2 cards here of like, there's a lot of physical attraction between you both. They're drawn to you. There's a lot of mental prowess, meeting of minds here. The way you talk to each other is very flirtatious, and there's just an energy where they haven't met anybody like you before. However, they've got trust issues, and they mistrust high-level commitment. But this person is trying to move away from that energy. We also have the 8 of Pentacles. So that means they are working on themselves at this time. They are learning. So whilst I do see that there is communication between you both, I do not feel like you will physically come together in the next 6 weeks. I feel like it'll be more a cerebral sort of messaging and analyzing what each person means, whilst both of you do some spiritual work and you're aligning yourself with your true life's purpose. I mean, 8 is the number of the self, and this person, I mean, we are all students of life, but this person is very highly aware right now that they are developing a greater understanding of how they feel about you and this connection, and how they need to mend things that they have run away from in the past. Because this person, you know, there is mending. This person, needle and thread, this person is mending. And we've got the Page of Wands there. Now, the Page of Wands is to be really bold, flirtatious, to like have a new idea of how to approach something, and it is to be active. So it's a fire energy. So I definitely feel that your person, no matter what sign they are compelled to reach out. They're called to action at this time to message. However, okay, because your person has the Fox and the Moon, whilst they're still working through stuff, they're still not ready to offer you a high-level commitment, and there is a record player right there. Now, this person, they may actually mention some sort of music, or maybe that song, you know, RESPECT, is going to play on the radio, or you're going to hear that in the next coming weeks or months. I definitely see that there is some sort of communication. I feel your person in the next 4 to 5 weeks is going to reach out with a message, but I feel coming together physically is not at this time. Your energy, we've got fear. You mistrust this. I mean, it's interesting. Both of you have fear on both sides. You both want the same thing, but both of you have trust issues that are being triggered at this time. And I feel you're cautious, but also curious about whether this can work. Okay? I mean, the Page of Swords is also to be curious. Like, you're listening. You want to hear what this person has to say. However, you're not sure if you're going to act on it. You're keeping this person at arm's length as well. There's a stalemate energy going on here because there are some trust issues. And both of your trust issues are very similar, but they're caused by different things. Okay, your trust issues may have come from this twin flame connection, or you may have experienced something in the past that has also given you trust issues, and your twin has amplified that so that you can process it. Either way, you're healing from it. And it's number 16 there. Number 16 is, of course, the tower energy, an awakening, an epiphany, a realization that you need to let go of something in order to gain something better. And I feel you know that this person is your twin. I feel like you've had a high awakening in this connection. Your wish is really to be back with them. However, I feel like you're focusing on your own needs. There's definitely a transformation in love. You are the catalyst for change because you have withdrawn, or you're hanging back at this time. You're not giving to the situation. Ten of Pentacles, Hanged Man energy tells me that you're doing you. You've withdrawn. You're on pause, but in a different way. Not on pause waiting for this person. You're keeping this person on pause because you're like, I can't do this anymore. Enough is enough. Okay? I do feel with the Three of Wands, you yearn for this person. You had high expectations for this connection, and I feel you do anticipate a message from this person. You've been very patient. You're observing their actions, and their actions will speak louder than words. So I will pull a card, as I said, right at the end because of that Page of Wands, just to see if they're just repeating a cycle. But also with the Three of Wands, you're aligning yourself with your heart's desire. And also, you're wondering, should you open yourself up to new experiences because you've been waiting too long? So with the Three of Wands there, I feel like you're looking at this connection like, okay, I've done this. I've waited. I've given my everything and it's not working. So now I need to look further afield. So I do feel like you're in a state of searching. However, both your cards, and if you can see it from my point of view, both your cards are still looking back. So I do feel part of you is expecting this person to still come towards you, and they will. I definitely see that they're aligning themselves with your energy, and I feel that both of you can come back towards each other. The Page of Swords, you're curious about what this person has to say, and some of you, not all of you, but I'm getting a sense that some of you even like take a peek at their social media if they are online, and if they're not, you may have looked over old messages or old photos. I mean, we've all done it. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. Back in the past, you know, whenever things didn't go well with a connection, of course, I would check out social media, see what they're up to. And it's a protective measure. Okay, we do it to safeguard ourselves so that we are aware of the circumstances that we're putting ourselves in. So I totally understand. But I want you to be aware that sometimes we need to recognize, especially on social media, that we can misconstrue a photo. There can be two friends hugging and it looks romantic. There can be, people going out having experiences of having fun, loads of pictures of everybody laughing when actually the person's deeply sad. They're just putting those moments up, those fleeting moments of happiness in order to present to the world, look at the wonderful life I'm living, when behind the scenes they may not be so happy. So I want you to understand that when we look at social media, we build our own narrative of what we are seeing, okay? So just be mindful, get the information from the person, okay? Now I'm just going to pull a card because the Page of Swords indicates that you will message this person back, but you may be hesitant to do it at first. So I just want to see a little bit more. Queen of Cups, creating healthier boundaries, reestablishing self-love, self-care, going through a period of healing, strength, being bold, being daring to do something different in this connection, that there are infinite possibilities for you and your person to come together. And of course, 8 is the number of the self. So it is to love yourselves, to find healing. Okay. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Now, this is to be cautious, but the 10 of Swords is like you're cautious of things ending. You're cautious of pain. Both of you may have had experiences where you got hurt in the past by other people. And I'm just going to go one more. The Chariot card, you both can overcome this. Both of you can move past this, overcome the difficulties, and you can commit to each other. But I definitely see that this relationship will make progress, but there is a choice. The Chariot card is like, which direction are you going to go in? You're going to take a left or a right. You're going to be with your twin, or you're going to focus on moving forward and meeting someone new. So the call is yours. The Chariot card does indicate triumph, breaking through the blockade, making changes in a relationship, feeling called to action so that you can be taking the journey of life together. So I definitely see that both of you are keeping a tight rein on your emotions, because both of you don't want to get in so deep that you get so hurt. But by being separate, you're actually both hurting anyway. Okay, so I feel we were given a heart, and sometimes things are painful. But if we keep that heart in a box, we will never experience anything. We will cut ourselves off from intense joy, intense sadness, intense everything. So I know, and I don't really like this sentence, it is better to have loved and lost than never have loved before. Okay, and I feel this person is really looking at that. And this person, they're recognizing that they're holding themselves back and that they want to love and they want to be loved. So I feel they're cautious, but they're taking a move towards spiritual awareness and healing so that they can come together towards you. Okay. So let me just see. Yeah, look at that. I can't get you out of my head. This person cannot stop thinking about you. They're haunted by the way things ended. They want me to get one more. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? And we'll go to the last deck there as well. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay, so I've been learning a lot about spirituality. I can't get you out of my head. I don't want this to be over with us. I'm coming back soon. I want you in my life, but I'm afraid. We definitely picked up on that energy of this person being super afraid. Okay, they let their fears get the better of them. Life has been hard, and we paid the price. So that's kind of what I was trying to pinpoint. It's like their previous experiences got in the way of this connection. It was nothing to do with you or the connection. It was their previous experiences. So life has been hard, and we paid the price. This person paid a price, and that was to sacrifice the union because of their fear. And I believe in a future for us. I do believe this person does believe in a future for you, but they need to take action. Okay, they need to take accountability. They need to step up or step out. So just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Okay, so we have the peace sign there. Okay, peace symbol. Let me just put it up the right way there for you. So there can be peace and harmony in this connection, and you may even see this symbol everywhere for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And we have a flower, which represents blossoming. It also indicates, happiness, appreciation, and some sort of invitation. This person paying attention to you. I feel this person's actually going to reach out and ask you to go somewhere with them. And finally, we have the elk ruin, which is all about the soul. So it's a soul mission, soul awakening, optimism. But it's like to recognize what you're fighting for is worth it. I also get an energy here that this person sees you as a friend as well as a lover and a twin flame, a partner for life. And I feel that they know there's something more to this connection than they first gave it credit for. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. I feel this person will reach out with a message in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And I feel you and this person, it's just going to be messaging for the next couple of weeks. And then I feel it can take a turn for the better. I feel it can make progress, but I'll leave it there. It's your free will, what you do with this. As I say, don't wait for your twin. The moment will be right when the universe orchestrates a meeting to bring you both together in union, okay? So I hope something does resonate. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians, and love and light.